Hello, welcome back to Benny's Take. I'm your girl Benny, and today I'm super duper excited to be sharing with you this cilantro pineapple rice with the creamy shrimp sauce. When I tell you this recipe is, oh my god, I'm not even just saying that because it's just me, and I promised y'all on my Instagram that I was gonna perfect the recipe and then share it with you guys, and guess what? I did just that. This is one of those recipes that, you know, you do it every once in a while for date nights, when your parents are coming over, or just whatever the case is. Whatever you want to do your little thing, okay? If you haven't subscribed yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you always know when I upload. And definitely check me out on Instagram, on TikTok. I'm very active on both of those platforms, so definitely check me out over there as well. And let me stop talking. Let me share with y'all this amazing deliciousness that I just created. So first you're gonna go ahead and start by chopping a whole red tomato. Just gonna chop it up and put it into your blender. You're also gonna go ahead and chop up just about a few pieces of fresh parsley. Nothing much. Oops. Nothing much. This is what I have. It's a few. You can gauge it for yourself. I'm just gonna chop this up. You're gonna blend about yay much red bell pepper. So we're just gonna remove this. Blend about yay much. Now you're gonna go ahead and chop up a whole onion. I'm gonna be using this little chopper. It just makes life easier. And here are my two pieces. I've already cut it in two, and it's just gonna be real easy. And there you have it. I'm gonna do the other one. We're also gonna go ahead and go with the whole thing of tomato sauce. Now you could use tomato paste if you would like, but that just be getting really messy, and I'd rather not. You're gonna go in with some vegetable oil, any oil of your choice. Be generous with it, nothing too wild. You're gonna go ahead and go in with the onions first. We're gonna cook it down before adding the other ingredients. Once the onions cook down a little bit, you're gonna go ahead and add the whole thing of tomato paste. You're also gonna go ahead and add your blended mixture, everything in there. Season with some salt. You're gonna go in with some black pepper, nothing too wild, Cajun seasoning. Just gonna put a little, if you wanna average, this is about half a tablespoon. You're also gonna go in with a spoon, just like a tablespoon full of minced garlic, little drizzle of oregano. I just love a little herb vibe. Mix it all well, okay? And just let this cook. This is what it's looking like right now, so let it cook. This has been cooking for at least 10 minutes. We're still stirring it so that nothing burns. So our sauce has been cooking for a total of 20 minutes. I've been stirring it occasionally, making sure that nothing burns, and I've tasted it. It seems fine to me. If yours needs salt or whatever the case is, by all means adjust it. Now at this point, you're gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of washed jasmine rice. Using jasmine, don't go try something else and then blame me. Jasmine is, in my opinion, the best rice out there. It has flavor and it has a whole lot going on. Right now the heat is on medium high because we don't want anything to burn too crazy. We're just gonna stand here and mix this. Stirring this occasionally for a few minutes, about 5 minutes or so. Now we're gonna go ahead and go with about 3 cups of boiling hot water. The reason why you want the water to be boiling already is because you do not want, you know, cold water to come and essentially drop the temperature of the rice already, right? So we're gonna put the 3 cups of water. You can barely see the rice, like it's been submerged about a few, you know, a few something. Not too much, but also not too wild. Now you're gonna go ahead and stir it and cover it and keep checking on it, okay? Now at this point, you're gonna go ahead and take your pineapple and divide it in two. I'm gonna start like on the side and just like divvy it up in two. If at this point you're feeling like, girl, when is this gonna be done? I'm tired. All I can tell you is me too. I too am tired, which is why I do not make this every day, but it's definitely worth it when you do make it. Now you're gonna go ahead and remove, let me put one to the side. You're gonna go ahead and just, you know, chop it up however way feels comfortable for you, but you're essentially just gonna remove the middle parts. That way you can create that canoe for your rice. So our rice has been cooking and I just stirred it, so I'm gonna add this much water. It's about half a cup, not even. I'm just gonna add it a little bit. I'm gonna mix it before covering it, and I'm gonna lower the heat to about 3 because we don't want it to just like be burning, right? We want it to cook and not burn. So we just added some water and we're gonna just cover it. It felt like eternity, but we finally got it. I've removed everything and I've patted it dry. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put it to the side. The recipe is called cilantro and pineapple rice, but I do not like too much sweet rice. So I've literally gotten about this much pieces. Like nothing crazy, about 4 pieces. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like 4 little pieces. And I've also gotten a few more cilantro. We're gonna go ahead and just like chop it all up, and at this point we're gonna add it to the rice that's cooking. Add the cilantro, and we're also gonna add the pineapple. Gonna mix it well. Gonna mix it all well. Added the pineapple and the cilantro and I've mixed it all together. Now I'm just gonna add this foil, cover it and let it cook on low. Now over here I have 2 pieces of salmon. I'm just gonna go ahead and just create a little cut in between. This is what's gonna help the shrimp stand nice and tall. In here we have half a pound of shrimp. We're just gonna go ahead and pat it dry. We're gonna pat the salmon dry, okay, get all those moisture out, and we're also gonna go ahead and pat the shrimp. Just pat everything dry, that we can remove any extra moisture. Something like this once all seasoned, and here's the shrimp all seasoned, and you're just gonna let this marinate for at least 20 minutes. Now you're gonna go ahead and take yay much butter. I'm gonna just put it on the pan, and you're also gonna go in with a little bit of olive oil, just a little bit, nothing too wild. just a little bit. Once the butter is all, done its thing, you're gonna go ahead and just throw the shrimp. But please, do not go anywhere, because some of y'all like to be real fast with this. Do not go anywhere. This is gonna cook for literally 2 minutes tops. We're just gonna stir it a little bit because it's gonna go in the oven with the salmon for a little bit. So don't do too much. Like right about now, we are flipping each side because we don't want it to overcook. While the shrimp is cooling off a little bit, you're gonna take some of that butter and you're just gonna put it on top of the salmon to just give it that golden brown, because we want it to look nice and juicy. I repeat, you gotta let this pot cool off. Do not come and touching hot grease with your bare hands. Now the video is kind of hard to see, but we're just gonna pop these back in here, as many as we can fit. Don't worry, we'll find something for the rest of them to do. Just gonna stuff it there. I think I'm able to fit about 5 in each. So this is what it looks like. I have like 6 on this one and then 5 on this one. We're gonna pop it in the oven for 7 to 10 minutes. So the salmon and the shrimp, it came out beautiful. I cooked it for 10 minutes and after that I turned off the stove and then just like let it simmer. We're just gonna go ahead and chop up some cherry tomatoes. Not too much. Right here I have about 7. Nothing too wild. This is gonna go for our sauce because we're not about to have no dry rice, so just chop it up. And I know it feels like this has been taking forever, so many steps, but the total cooking time is probably about an hour and a half, if not maybe, depending on how you move, maybe 2 hours. It's not a meal you make every day, by all means. It's not a meal you're gonna be making every day, but every once in a while, if you have maybe date night or your favorite girlfriend is coming, your favorite sister is coming, or whatever the case is, you can definitely, just do a little something and enjoy it. Romanticize this process, play some music. Obviously I can't because I'm recording, but by all means enjoy this moment. In the same pan that you saute those shrimp, you're gonna go ahead and add some minced garlic and those tomatoes. Go ahead and add about half of the heavy cream. We're gonna go ahead with a little bit of cheese. Nothing too wild. This sauce is cooking on low because we do not want nothing to burn or anything. And the last thing we're gonna add is the shrimp, the leftover shrimp we had from earlier. Yeah, baby, it's gonna go right in here. So the little shrimp, extra shrimp, like mix it up. And there you have your little shrimp sauce, Just gonna go ahead and turn off the stove, but we'll just like leave it on there so it can just simmer. Everything is all done, and if you made it this far, I just want you to know that I am super proud of you. This is the part where you're very gentle as to not break anything. You're just gonna go ahead and layer it on top. Like so. Just a little parsley for that little extraness. if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, share, comment, do all of those things. I really appreciate your support. I'm on a journey to 1,000 subscribers, so I definitely appreciate you guys watching and sharing my videos. So definitely thank you so much. And if you do make these recipes, please go ahead and tag me on all these social media platforms. Follow me there as well. I'm super active. We have a lot of fun. We really do be having a lot of fun. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, Z's.